catch some bass, guys. Bro. Go. It's all about picking up that line. Look how far through it. That's a beautiful fish right there. We're gonna go spend a couple hours, catch some bass. Hopefully we'll get some on the swim bait. We're gonna throw the fin rear, 7'6" medium heavy with an 8-to-1 ratio Hamar. And I'm gonna show you guys how to catch some swim bait bass. Really spring.
Who's your valet today?
My valet is my son Jackson. He is a little confused as I am because the water is so low right now. Usually the water's right up and you can see the debris line. I mean, we're going to fish some low water, that's for sure. We got setup number 1. We're gonna do a little swim bait action. This is the fin rear, 7'6", medium heavy. We've got straight 20-pound fluorocarbon on it. Don't tell my dentist. I just got the line in my teeth. That is candy. It's not. That's not good. Look at that dish. Look at that. I mean, that's the deal, is just get way out there, make long casts. These Hamars allow you to do that. Then you match it up with this rod, the fin rear. Ooh. Go! Stay on there! And you're able to catch and pick up that line with that 8-to-1 Hamar and catch fish like that in super, super shallow water. It's a beautiful fish right there. I got a brand new combo right here, guys. This is a 7'3" lichen. This is a medium heavy, and what I'm really excited about is to share with you. This is the new Nimbus bait cast reel. It's a smaller profile. Man, it just fits so nice in the palm of my hand. Let's give it a cast, see how well it does. Are you kidding me? Dude, look how far I threw it. I mean, I just threw it a mile. As a matter of fact, I don't think I got much line left on that reel. This just feels like such an awesome combo. This with that brand new Nimbus. I got 16-pound fluorocarbon and just dragging a bait on the bottom. It feels amazing. So sensitive. Dude, something just, oh my God. Dude, look how far away he is. Can you see how far I casted this bait? I mean, this isn't even like... Reels should not cast this far. You shouldn't even hook a fish this far, ever. But I'm still realistic. It is a 7-to-1 ratio reel. It's fast. I got his head out of the water, which is a good thing. Otherwise, he'd be fighting really hard. Oh my. Dude, that's a stud. The brand new Nimbus. 7'3", lichen rod. I'm sold. Done. Jack, if you get one, you gotta holler so you can turn the camera at you.
Jackson.
Frogs.
Why'd you blame me, sir?
Dude.
I'm
trying to film here, man.
I'm on some of these snacky snacks. Dude, help yourself to anything in here.
Thank you. How's the Hamar do in the wind?
You tell me. Like a champ. Yeah, it's a bald eagle. That is a bald eagle right there. They actually go. Jack's got one. This is big. You got a big one though.
Oh, God. Oh, damn, that's a big one. That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Want to grab him, Jack?
That's a big one.
Dude, how about that right there? Man, I'm loving this new Nimbus. And I've got this Lycan, this is actually a 7'3" medium heavy rod and just a little Texas rig. I mean, this is pretty much the perfect combo. I'm loving it. Just started fishing it. This new reel is insane. Cast a mile. Beautiful, beautiful bass. This is the Octant. This is actually an inshore rod, but I'm thinking this is going to be the perfect rod for shaking a worm. It's got such a good tip for a medium action rod, and it's 7'4". I can sling a little itty bitty swim bait on this rod a mile, but also when I'm drop shot for big smallmouth bass, you know, that longer rod gives me that leverage. Spotted bass too, you know, you fish those big 45-degree angle banks, you hit them on a smaller rod, they come towards you. It's all about picking up that line, keeping those fish buttoned. I really feel like this is going to be an awesome rod. We're going to give it a try tomorrow. What do you think of this rod?
I like it.
Where'd you catch your biggest fish? Do you remember? Lake Ontario?
Yeah.
He got a 6-pounder on his first cast. Yeah, let's rig it up. We're just going to put some backing on before we put the braid on. These dreadnoughts, they're awesome. They hold so much line. We're going to go with some 10-pound master braid. We're going to use this as our main line, then we'll put a fluorocarbon leader on. I like the 3000 size of the dreadnought. Gosh, when you have that wide spool and you're using braided line or even fluorocarbon, it just casts so nice and it comes back on. The way that reel like oscillates and puts the line back on, it's perfectly smooth. By going braided line, you don't get any line twist whatsoever, and you can get away with a much thinner diameter line. I'm just gonna tie this on here. Basically just doing a uni knot. I'm just gonna marry those two together. Well, tomorrow we're gonna probably try to put a floating worm on it. I think this time of the year the fish are gonna be on the edges of the bushes. We'll throw like a bright pink or methylate trick worm. So now we got the Cortland braided line. We've got our backing. There's still one more step to go, and that is put on a leader. I like trying some line out. This is fun because we're not in a tournament situation. We'll try some of this out, see how this works. We'll go 8-pound leader. So basically, I take my leader, I leave it on the spool, fold it in half, put the master braid through the hole and twist it around 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Then we'll pinch it and go back 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Then go through the hole that we started. Most guys will cinch it up, but I'll actually wrap this around the main line and that hole 3 times. And that will prevent it from ever slipping. That little knot right there will slide right through the guides. You won't even know it. And that way I can put a pretty good long fluorocarbon leader on there. We're gonna just take a Hayabusa offset worm hook and we'll tie it straight to the line. And then all we gotta do now is put on a floating worm. This is actually really on the light side of leader line, but in case we decide to drop shot or do something else, real finessey, we can do that. If we start getting a lot of bites, we'll probably upgrade all the way to 12-pound leader. But for now, we're gonna start with 8. This is awesome. So it's a medium power 7'4". This is gonna be good. The Octant, 7'4" medium power.